Hello everyone, welcome back to our aptitude sessions again. And in today's topic, we are starting with something called as coding and decoding. So, some things that you have to remember: what is a code? It is a system of signals, and why it is used? It is used to transmit the messages between a sender and a receiver without a third person being aware of it. So, if you're transmitting or if you're sending a message from one point to another, and if there is a third person who gets the message, then it could be used for unethical purposes. So, for that reason, we start coding them. Okay. Based on certain rule, we will code, and even if the third person is gaining the access to the code, they will not be able to decipher it. So what is our aim here? The questions are given or the code is given. We will have to decipher the rule that is used. Okay, so when you decipher, you will be able to decode the given code. So coding decoding has a few subtopics, one being letter coding, the other is number coding, third is substitution, fourth is mixed letter coding, and the fifth is mixed number coding. Okay. And yeah, moving on to the examples, we'll directly start with them. So first thing is letter coding. So here you're given certain letters and a way to code is given. You'll have to find out what way it is. Once you are able to decode that pattern, you will have to use it to code the given question. So if you see here, if tap is coded as SZO, then how is freeze coded? So yeah, yeah,
Answer will be option
option
D.
D. Yes,
Yes.
you are right. It is option D. So let's see how that works. So you have TAP, TAP, and it is given as SZO. This kind of question is similar to the series that you have worked on. So you have a gap of -1. So one letter previous to T is S. So that is how they have taken. One letter before to A is Z. How? I've told you after Z, the next will be the continuation from A again. Always and always. So similarly, from P to O, it is a gap of -1. So in that case, for freeze, it should be all -1. So the letter before F is E. Before R, it is Q. So if you see that way, it is EQDDYD, if you can decode the entire thing. So the correct answer is option D. All of you are fine with this example? Any doubts?
Yes. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. If so, then we'll move to the next one or the next category. And yeah, this is number coding. So here you're given numbers in a particular manner. So there are two categories for which I've taken two different examples. So let's start solving them and see how it is related. So if China is coded as 38126, Nepal is coded as 25769, how is plain coded? So how do you write? China is coded as 38126. So you have it as 3, 8, 1, 2, and 6. Similarly, for Nepal, you have 25769. So you have here 2, 5, 7, 6, and 9. So you understood for every letter they've given some particular number. Not necessarily the alphabetical number, but they have given just a random set of numbers. So in this case, how is plain coded? So what is the coding for P? 7.
79625.
7,
79625.
79625. You're right. All of you clear with 79625 being the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No doubts? Okay, I'm assuming that you guys have no doubts. And so we'll move on to the next one. That's example 2. So here in a certain code, 37 means which class and 583 means caste and class. What is the code for caste? Okay, so they have given 37 for which class? So this simply means 37. We don't know whether it is 3 for which or 3 for class. We do not know about it, but we just know that they've given 37 means which class. So how will we figure out? The next sentence that is given, that is caste and class is 583. 5, 8, and 3. So in the first statement and second statement, which is a common word? Class. And which is a common number given? 3. So class means 3, and caste and ant both can have 5 or 8. So they've asked what is the code for caste. So which is 7, class is 3, one of it is 5 and the other is 8 in these two, which we still are not sure because the question has not given. So what will be the option or the correct answer?
Option B.
Right,
Either
it's
5 or
either
8.
5 or 8. Okay, all of you clear with this example?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How about others?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So fine, let's move on to the next one then. Yeah. So the next category is substitution. So here they would have given you the rules for substitution. So you'll have to substitute something for another thing. Probably a word for another word, a number for another number, or even a word for a number or a number for a word. Sometimes even symbols could be given. It all depends on the question. So here we've taken a word for a word. So if cook is called butler, okay, so cook is called butler, butler is called manager, manager is called teacher, and teacher is called clerk. All right, teacher is called clerk, and clerk is called principal. So the one who teaches in a class is. Okay, using your common sense, tell me who teaches in the class.
Common sense is teacher, ma'am,
Teacher.
and
Right.
the
So how is
clerk.
teacher coded? Yes, teacher is coded as clerk. So correct
Yes,
answer is
ma'am.
options E, clerk. Option E.
Yes, ma'am.
Kusum, you have doubts?
No, ma'am.
All of you clear with this example of substitution?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll move to the next one then.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So the next category is mixed letter coding. So here you have couple of words, just like how you had the number coding example 2. Something similar to it. Instead of numbers, you have complete words, words for words. Okay, so if TCP means drink fruit juice, CKLI means juice is sweet, and FERI means he is intelligent. Which word in that language means sweet? Okay, so TCP means drink fruit juice, and CKLI means juice is sweet. So in the first and the second sentence, the sentence, not the code, in the sentence, which is a common word, juice. If right. So which is a common coding for it? C. Right. And in the second and third, do you have anything common? No.
No, ma'am.
Yes. So in this case, in which word in that language means sweet? So from these, it is, yeah, from these, it is definitely not C. You can remove C. K could be one, Li could be one, because only these two, one of this will be is sweet. P ring, okay, you do not have TCP, fine. So this cannot be the option. So it is one among Ki and Li. Is this much clear with you all? That it is one among
Yes,
Ki
ma'am.
or Li, the other options can be eliminated. Yeah. So it is one among these two, and he is intelligent. Okay. So in this case, drink fruit juice, juice is sweet. He is intelligent. Yeah, we get one more commonality. Sorry, I forgot about this. Is
But ma'am, there is no common word in this sentence. There is.
right. So there is no common code here. Okay, this was okay. There is please make a correction in the question. This was supposed to be Lee. It is not Fee, this was supposed to be Lee. Okay. Yeah, so there is a slight mistake in the question. Kindly correct that. It is supposed to be Lee, Re, Me. So in this case, Lee can also be eliminated because Lee and is. So the only option then left out will be Ki. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So all of you clear? Do you want me to explain it once again? How about
No,
others?
ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, so the next type is mixed number coding and probably the last type for today. Yes, it is the last type for today. And yeah, this example, in a certain code, 786 means study very hard, 958 means hard work pays, 645 means study and work. Which of the following is the code for very? Okay, they have given 786. I didn't hear you.
The code for very is 7.
We'll see to it. I think it is 7, but we'll see about it. And 958 means hard work pays. Also, they've given study and work as 658. Again, same principle, find out the common words and common numbers. So in the first two, what do you have? Hard. Hard is common. So the common number is 8. So hard is coded as 8. Right. And in the second and third, what do we have as common? Work. So they have given work. And the common number in these two is 5.
6.
The common number 958. So it is 5. Right. So here we have study very hard. 6 is for study because first and third you have study common and a common number 6. So study is for 6. In that case, the only left out option for very is 7. So the correct answer is option C, 7. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so any doubts with any of the previous examples we have done till now?
No, ma'am.
Okay then, so thank you so much for joining in for today's session.
Thank you, ma'am.